Let's write a Hello World program.
Hey guys, it's me again. Ama unaweza sema ni mimi tena because I'm streaming and I'm currently learning embedded programming. I took this course because, as I said, I've been coding with C for the last 2 years, and when you do something for too long, you don't have a choice but love it. So of late, I've actually got more interested in C, and I started learning C deeply. And I realized there are a lot of things that I don't know about C that I would like to know. And that's the reason why we are here doing this embedded course, because I feel like there are a lot of things about C that I don't have any knowledge about, and that's the more about the low level thing. And you can join me as I learn this thing. I'll just be streaming these videos and do very little because yeah, I know a lot of things, but yeah, I want to know way more than what I know. So join me, guys.
For our embedded board, which is based on ARM Cortex-M4 processor. So now in our case, we'll start a new STM32 project. So to create a new STM32 project, go to File and then go to New and then click on STM32 project. So after that, just select this option and click Next. So now you have to give a name for your project. So I'm going to give 001 Hello World. And after that, the language is C. And here, targeted project type, select empty. And after that, click Finish. All right, so we just created an empty Hello World project. So it has added a couple of folders here. So the inc folder or include folder, which is so where we keep all our header files of our project, and the source folder, so where we keep all our source codes, that is .c files. And here you can see that IDE is already added 3 files, main.c, syscalls.c, sysmem.c. And after that, important thing here is the startup code for the microcontroller. So before working with any microcontroller, okay, it doesn't matter whether it is from ST or whether it is from TI or Freescale or whatever it is. So you should have a startup code for that microcontroller in your project. So that is very, very important. And so for this lecture, we are not going to explore the startup code because that would be too early to explore. But in later sections, I have a plan to introduce writing startup file from scratch. So we'll see that later when we understand more about the microcontroller and the embedded C concept. So the main thing here, what you should observe is it has added main source file where we are going to write our code for the microcontroller. All right, now let's write a program to print the message hello world. So for that, let's use the standard library function printf. Let me write printf hello world. And since it's a standard library function, I have to include stdio.h. All right, so now you may be wondering how would this print work, because we don't have any display or standard output device which is connected to our embedded board, right? So we don't have any monitor or we don't have an LCD which are connected to our embedded board. So how are we going to see the output then? For that, there is one solution, and that solution comes from the ARM Cortex processor itself. Let's explore that. All right, now let's discuss about using printf outputs on ARM Cortex M3 or M4 or M7 based MCUs. This discussion is only applicable to microcontrollers which are based on ARM Cortex M3 plus processors, M3 or M4, M7 or higher. So this discussion will not be applicable to ARM Cortex M0 or M0 plus processors. So in that case, you will not be able to use the ARM Cortex processor's trace functionality, so which we are going to discuss in a moment. In ARM Cortex processor, we can make printf work by using the SWO pin of the SWD interface. So SWO stands for serial wire output. Let's explore more on this. First of all, this is your board, right? So you have a board, which is STM32F4 Discovery board or Nucleo board. And your board has a microcontroller, right? So let's say the microcontroller is STM32F407VG. So this is a microcontroller which is produced by ST Microelectronics. That microcontroller has a
not even talking. I don't want to disrupt you guys because I'm also learning so much.